What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. As you guys know, we have been making kind of like a little YouTube series on some reviews on video games. A lot of you guys have loved my honest reviews in the last couple of gaming videos. And I kind of think to myself, like, it's kind of like a little series, just me sitting here and just explaining my honest review and my opinion on the video games. But today is going to be completely different. Now, you've seen the title, and you obviously clicked the video because you know what's happening, or maybe you just wanted to watch to see why this game is getting brutally tortured by the fan community for Battlefield. So as you guys know, you've seen the title, and it's all about Battlefield 242. Now, I'm going to make this video... I want to make this video make sense, okay? Because a lot of people are probably watching this, and they're probably going to get very confused about all the shit I'm about to talk about with this game. So as you guys know, Battlefield 242 was just launched a couple of weeks ago. Before the launch, there was a trailer. There was a couple of trailers that were dropped and were uploaded to YouTube and other websites that you can find the trailer on. They made trailers like it was a movie. And those trailers, obviously, people thought this is what we're going to get. And then when the launch came out, people said this isn't what we wanted because we saw the trailer. But then we play the game and it's complete opposite than we thought it was going to be. So, this is why I'm here, chat. This is why I'm making the video. My honest review on Battlefield 242. So, I know a lot of people after launch, and I've just been... I'm just so devastated and so confused. But I looked this up on social media. I had to go through website to website to find these. And it's the list of problems with the game. And then after I read most of the complaints, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah, that's true that. There was some problems that fans had, but they were really good uh really good reviews because like they weren't good reviews, but they're bad reviews at the same time. Like people are smart when they play fucking video games and then type up the bad reviews. People who put bad reviews are the smartest people because they tell us the best information on why the game just isn't it. So as you guys know, after launch a couple of weeks ago, there has been over thousands and thousands, and I'm talking thousands, and probably not thousands, but probably millions or billions of people hating on Battlefield 242. Now, before I get into what's the problem, I just want to talk to you guys real quick about this thing that is my opinion. And a lot of you guys are like Diffuse or Anthony. What do you think about Battlefield 242? In my honest review, in my honest opinion, it's not a bad game. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, you say that, but you play Call of Duty. And I do get that. I play Call of Duty. I play a lot of Call of Duty every day. And I've been playing it for the last 8 years. It is fun. It's awesome. And because a couple of years ago, we eventually started Warzone. And a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, you like Battlefield 242 because you play Warzone. It's like, yeah, so what? I play Warzone. Now, with Battlefield 242, I do get what people are saying. People are like, Battlefield 242 is like Call of Duty so much. The drop-ins, the glides, and stuff like that, it's just the same. The guns are the same. The textures are the same as Warzone. My opinion is I like Battlefield 242 because of the movement. Also, the FRV. I fucking love FRV in video games because it makes it even better to play. And I get why people... They saw my kind of like a little... Because I was streaming this a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of people were kind of like... Kind of confused. Diffuse, new wording. Diffuse is confused. It's a headline. Breaking news. Diffuse loves Battlefield 242 for some reason. In my honest review, in my honest opinion, I like Battlefield because it's like Call of Duty. It's like another Call of Duty. That's why I love it. It's good, and that's why I'm buying the game. Because if I wasn't gonna buy the game, there was no point of me sitting here and talking about it. But I'm gonna sit here because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna buy it. And listen, I do get a lot of people like there's some problems with Battlefield looking a whole lot like Call of Duty. That's not my fault. That's the game developer's fault and the head designer, the engineers, and all that who have worked behind the scenes on the game. It's not my fault that I love a fucking game like Battlefield 242. And I will say, yeah, it can be looking like Call of Duty sometimes, but I don't, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's Call of Duty. Battlefield's Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, what did they had before Battlefield? All I'm trying to say, Chad, is people didn't like Battlefield because it looked like a whole lot of Call of Duty, but it's I don't. Well, technically, the only thing I really think about with Battlefield is when you spawn in, it kind of looked like Warzone. I don't get how it feels like Warzone. Maybe because they did like a whole different like texture, thing for it. I would say people are saying it's like Call of Duty because it's got what Call of Duty would have had. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. People are probably just like, oh, this looks like Call of Duty, the way you reload guns and shit. But anyway, that probably doesn't. No one fucking cares about that. Anyway, so this actually happened last month. This has been going on for weeks and weeks, and didn't expect this didn't expect this to happen. So on Monday, November 22nd, 2021, this happened around 4:10 a.m. So 4 a.m. And they said Battlefield 242 is now one of the worst reviewed games in Steam history. Now, by the way, you're not just talking about Steam, you're talking about the entire fucking community, not just Steam. Because I see some good ass fucking original Call of Duty copied games on Steam that have trash reviews, but it's pretty damn good. So I'm saying I don't really care about it. I'll check the Steam actually in a minute. I scroll down. It says, "Yikes! Battlefield 242 officially released just 2 days ago is now one of the worst reviewed games on Steam with over 29k negative reviews. Currently, it sits at the 8th lowest rated game on Steam." Okay, that's pretty bad. As as spotted by Forbes via the Steam 250 website, the game has now entered the top 10 worst reviewed games on Steam. The list currently at the number 8. As more players review the game negativity, it will likely move up to the list. It's still not as hated as the disaster pretending to be a video game known as eFootball 2322, but that's a low bar to clear. So, Battlefield, so they're telling me the Battlefield is worse than a FIFA management. Holy shit, that's way worse than I thought. So Battlefield is way worse than a FIFA management thing as a game, as an add-on for FIFA. And that's Battlefield's. I'm actually speechless. Holy fuck. Battlefield is worse than a FIFA management. If you don't know what a FIFA management is, it's a place where you just I don't actually know myself what it is, but I've seen what it is. It's not even a game. It's just a list of things you can do on FIFA, like glitches and cheats. That's Battlefield's way worse than that. Holy fudge cakes. Okay, skip that. Battlefield 342. Sorry, I read that wrong. Battlefield 242 has had a rough launch, with players complaining about broken vehicles, bad hitboxes, shoddy PC performance issues with bullet registration and accuracy, a lack of features, and more. While the game did receive a game of patch, Battlefield 242 is still in nearly rough shape. And as a result, over on Steam, the game is getting reviewed very, very poorly by thousands of players. Oh my god, the reviews. So they're saying, okay, so this is what most of the fans have been really like, like uh, complaining about. Number one would be the players are complaining about broken vehicles, uh, bad hitboxes. So bad hitboxes meaning you get an aircraft and you ledge it straight to a fucking building. Shoddy PC performance meaning uh, graphics, VPS, uh, a whole long range of performance levels that just go completely glitchy at times. Uh, bullet reservation and accuracy lack is really bad. Accuracy is very bad. Accuracy is going to be your recoil on a gun. That is very bad, and it shouldn't be the accuracy of what it is in Battlefield. And so technically, players are hating the accuracy part because the accuracy shouldn't be like that on a gun. It's like saying, like just to say SMG. You fire that in real life, it's straight, but it got a little bit of a recoil when putting a scope on it. They add that to Battlefield, they change the accuracy up a whole nother level where it's like you can't fucking hit a dude. That's why I run with an LMG, a light LMG machine gun. And that is why I don't use a SCAR, AK, an SMG. That's why I don't run those. I just run an LMG and a sniper. That's all I use. Um, The fifth would be a lack of features. So a lot of the feature buildings in Battlefield could be other features as well. There's many features that so many options that they could be going at. The buildings not registering nothing. Um, features probably meaning buildings, graphics, rendering. Might be going with that. I don't know if they're going with that. Battlefield also did a day one patch. Still didn't turn out to be good. And a lot of people saying it's a rough shape, and it was all over Steam. The game is getting reviewed very, very poorly by thousands of players. So that's what the players are complaining about. I want to stop it there real quick and just explain what I think about that. So, the vehicle's broken. There can be some vehicles where they do end up very. It's hard to it's hard for me to say how a vehicle would be like because a vehicle in some terms, I like when I tried it out, it it wasn't bad. Like maybe like I don't get the vehicle part, like the broken vehicle, like I don't understand that because when I played it, the vehicle was okay. So maybe all these problems are on not console. All these problems are on PC because I don't remember having a broken glitch on a vehicle. I mean, I think the only vehicle that I had a little bit of a trouble with was the 4x4. Whatever that truck is. What was it? I'm trying to think of what vehicle that's called. It's the normal truck with the end back trailer on it. CVX or some shit. As a truck. And I think I had a little bit of problems with that. I feel like PC players are getting really bad glitches, because I don't remember having a bad glitch on a vehicle. The second is bad hitboxes. So hitboxes meaning vehicles bounce. So like, okay, so I'd say a vehicle like a chopper would bounce right off a building. Like when you crash into a building, it's supposed to blow the fuck up. But in Battlefield, the hitboxes on the buildings, you fling a vehicle right at it, as in a chopper or a helicopter, it flings right back off that building. It's supposed to be like real life. It's like supposed to be virtual reality where you're literally crashing through a fucking building right in front of you, and you hit it once or crash into it, it's gonna blow up. Battlefield did a little bit of didn't realize, but when you crash a helicopter in a building, it bounces the helicopter off the building. So I don't get that. And I do get that. I hate that. I really do. Because I want it to be like more like real life, you know? I don't want to have I don't want to have these buildings that you try crashing into and it bounces you off. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The third thing was shoddy PC performance issues. Meaning PC performance, meaning lag, texture fails, rendering issues, a whole lot of other glitches and issues. Bullet reservation and accuracy. So if you're using an AK-47 with, I would say, a drum kit, maybe a silencer, maybe a grip would help a little bit of accuracy for the recoil for a gun or a weapon. It doesn't fix it. The accuracy is always there. And also, by the way, that's why I also carried a LMG lightweight machine gun with me 24/7, because I knew that the first day I played Battlefield, I knew that was an issue. And trying to fix that didn't solve the issue. So that's something that Battlefield's got to fix on for another patch in the future, and I think that's what they got to do. Yeah, the launch wasn't good because it just randomly popped out. Like we didn't expect it to just fucking, come out, and then it just, got shat on by thousands of players, poorly, thousands of players. Um, so that's a lot of the complaints, but there was actually more complaints than that. So let's continue. So this is on Steam now. This is a picture that was taken November, and I might actually edit this. I don't know yet. I will. I probably will. And it says, so this is like reviews and stuff, like, you go to, and if you don't even know what a review is, look it up, okay? I'm not explaining what a fucking review is, okay? I don't want to have 5 people in the comment section be like, what the hell's a review? What is a review? Just search it up, okay? So these are the reviews on Steam. Now, as you guys know, Steam is one of those sources for a PC player. So if you play on a monitor, you play on a PC, you're always going to go to Steam because that's the number one panel to find all the video games to download and launch and stuff like that and play. Steam customer reviews, overall reviews are most likely negative. All of the positivity, so both positive and negative are all about 40,000. Positive only has 9,000, so there's only 9,000 people out there who said the game's good, and there is 30,000 negative comments saying that the game is trash. I'm just speechless. That is really bad. That is so bad. Holy shit. Now get this. It's not going to be like Battlefield 5. It's not going to be Battlefield 4. The old kind of World War vibe where you're literally doing all this crazy shit back in World War, but because Battlefield wanted to make it the future now, because they don't want to still be in that phase where they're still doing the World War games, and I don't know why they would, but it's a good idea that they moved on and they tried doing a future 2042 vibe, where it's like everything's brand new. Vehicles, guns, operators, stuff like that. They just wanted to make something. They wanted to make the game move on from the World War games because they made so many World War games. They just want to get out of that phase. They've seen all these games release and launch, and some have had succeed and some of them have failed. They wanted to make that option where they wanted to change the lifestyle of the World War and just fucking get rid of it. And whoop de fucky do, we want the future of Battlefield now. And so that's what they did, and it failed. So maybe I don't think they should have went to the future just yet. I feel like they should have made another World War II, another World War game. So I don't know. But it says here, there's a lot of wording by the way. Of nearly 4,000 reviews on Steam, negative by the way, Battlefield 242 has only around 9,700 positive reviews. The other 30,000 reviews are negative, with many complaining about a lack of weapons, features, and bad performance on PC. Now get this. I don't think consoles had a problem with glitches and lag and issues. It's only featuring PC because I literally looked up on YouTube. I literally said Battlefield 242 on why you don't buy this game. And a lot of these guys are making these reviews on PC. And some of these reviews, these guys don't know what they're talking about because these dudes are playing from fucking desktop on probably the worst monitors ever, and they're literally reviewing the game bad because half the guys who do the reviews for YouTube are literally playing on the worst PCs ever, and they can hardly fucking run Battlefield 242. So maybe PC's got a whole fucking problem. I want a dude who has a $90,000 PC setup and he actually plays Battlefield to see if he's got any problems. Because I don't want to be watching a review where a dude's bought a PC for $500 and he's obviously launched it up and it's already failed and done a complaint about it, most likely negative. That's what I kind of think of it. But I don't fucking care. But, well, I do care, but it's like, do I care about the PC? It's like, why the fuck would I waste $5,000 on a giant PC setup, a monitor, and shit like that? It's just dumb. Because you're going to have problems anywhere. You're going to have a problem running certain games, okay, on a PC. That's why I didn't get a PC, chat, okay? When Battlefield 3 came out, I thought to myself, imagine how Battlefield will look like in 10 years. Was not expecting this, said one popular Steam review. Oh, so someone said, I thought to myself, imagine how Battlefield will look like in 10 years. Was not expecting this, said one popular Steam review. Shit. Players have spent the past few days compiling a list of everything that is missing or broken in Battlefield 242, and it's a lot longer than expected. Some noble missions included limited traversal options. Okay, so traversal options, I do get that. No standard server browse, the removal of the class-based system, no in-game profile or stats, page no spectator mode, and the lack of destruction compared to the past games. So technically, there are no spectates, the stat pages are broken, game profiles are broken, too many levels. I get it. The profiles are kind of glitched too. The removal class of base is pretty broken with the system as well. I do get that. A bit of a thing that they got to fix with the system and the rendering and all that. I do get. Spectates just, I don't know if they will have a spectate. This makes no sense. I don't get that part. But yeah, class-based system meaning base system, I would say, what was it? Class-based system, meaning the base of what system you get. Or maybe they're meaning something else. I don't get that part. While I accept EA and DICE will work to improve Battlefield 342 across all platforms, I get a distinct feeling this game shouldn't have shipped this year. Perhaps in a few months after some big updates, Battlefield 342 will improve its Steam reviews, but for now, it's one of the worst reviewed games on the platform. Battlefield also just texted saying Battlefield 2042 has a lot of fixes coming. So they're obviously going to do a massive patch to fix it. Upcoming, we're sorry, patches. Damn. That is crazy. Now let me check Steam. I want to see myself what the reviews are like. So let me go to Steam. This is crazy, dude. I didn't expect Battlefield to be this shit. I played it. It wasn't as bad as what people are saying it is. But shit. Sorry if it's dark, by the way. I'll probably fix it. Okay. Let's go to Battlefield real quick. See what that's like. Okay. Battlefield, and people have spent a lot of money on it too. Okay, so I went on to Steam. I'm looking at the game reviews now. It is still most likely negative. So the reviews. Someone said, how long until these companies will be held accountable for selling unfinished products? I would rather play Roblox Phantom Forces than Battlefield 242. Shit. Bro, someone made an entire fucking list on the complaints. Everything that's wrong and missing in Battlefield 242. Incomplete game. No campaign. I do agree. I feel like That's what I also said. That's actually what I said. I remember saying that on my stream, saying, why is there no campaign? That's exactly what I said. There's no classes. Spot on. That is correct. No classes. Like, why? It's a gun game. Why don't they have no classes? I don't understand that. There's no scoreboard. Also stupid. No all chat. No all chat meaning, is it like chat system, engine driver or something? I don't get that part. Maybe he's on PC. No server browser. I don't know if I agree with server browser. I mean, if you're adding a friend and you're wanting to add and it doesn't work, maybe. But I personally think, I don't think they should. I don't know. It's like a 50-50 equal kind of thing. No medic nearby indicator. True. So when you go down, there's no medic indicator. So when you go down, people are just walking past you and they don't know if you're down or not. So it's like, how the fuck would you know if someone's down if there's no, like, I don't know, I just don't know. People like people around you who are medic operators who walk around, they can't see you from long distance to see where you're at if you're down. You know what I'm saying? So I do get that part. That's a smart fucking, hey, Sani, fucking smart fucking comment right there for that. No squad switching. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I like that. Squad switching. That's something that I think I think that would be a Modern Warfare thing. I don't think that I really disagree with that. Squad switch? Like, why would you want to switch this? Like, if you're on a oh, does it mean like maybe if you sit in the lobby with your friends, you want to be able to switch to lobbies instead of inviting? Maybe, maybe not. But if it's like if you're already in a game, you're in a team, you're not going to switch to the other team. That's just fucking stupid. No team switching. Oh, okay, so it's completely different. Well, technically that's the same thing. Team and squad, same thing. Sure, I disagree with both of those. Um, launched is so this is a correct review. Launched as beta. Everyone should wait 6 to 8 months to buy it. True. See some positive saying this is fun, great shooter, but a bad Battlefield game. Damn. Okay. Now the reviews. We can talk about reviews. So after November, it is now December. They've fixed a couple of patches. They now have 17,000 positive, and they still have 41,000 negative. So they're getting better. They're getting better. But all due respect for Battlefield is just keep it calm, continue what you got to continue, and succeed, man. Because Battlefield's a bit of a it's a bit of a game, huh, chat? But that is probably my honest thoughts on why Battlefield was bad. And I do get half those reviews. I do. I totally understand why people hate it and why people still love it. I personally love it because it's a bit like Call of Duty. I'm like a Call of Duty dude, so it's like I'm gonna have to say I love the game. I do get the little common little things where it's like a hitbox or something. It's like your vehicles would bounce off a building or something, and it shouldn't. It's a vehicle should crash into a building, so I do get that part. Um, just a little detail things I would say. Not bad. Not bad for the reviews. I think there are some smart people out there, and I think it's great that we have smart people out there because there's people. If we didn't have those type of people, I mean, sheesh, games would look bad the rest of their fucking lives. But I will say, it's gonna take time for Battlefield to realize they gotta change some shit up. But yeah,